Hi, my joys. I haven't seen you for a little while. How are you all? I hope that you are doing something creative in these crazy, tumultuous times. So it's a little bit damp today. I thought I'd come down to the studio. Lots of stuff going on in the background as always. And I started a new painting, but I don't know. I might overwork it, and I'm going to explain why. So here, it's really soft and gentle. I'm entitling it the Art Spirit, and yeah, it's really serene and watery, kind of quite Lemurian in energy. And then I was looking at an artist on Instagram, and Tracey Emin, if you haven't seen her work. And Tracey's had a lot of trauma and stress. She's a UK artist. She was just made a Dame in the UK, and she's had a lot of stress and trauma in her life, including sexual assault, and she has had, I think, cervical cancer, and she now has like what do you call that bag? Is it a colonoscopy bag or something like that? So she has that currently, and she's created a whole new series of paintings, and in the paintings she's got all these swear words all over them, and plug your ears if you don't want to be offended, but she's got swear words like, oh, I might post it in the group after I've done the video. And the swear words are things like, is it like, you fucked me, you fucked me, you fucked me, you fucked me, you fucked me. And it made me just think about that, the energy of that. And a lot of the paintings are, I suppose it's a bit like Frida Kahlo, and she showed a lot of her, she released a lot of her pain, and it got me thinking. I was reading by a spiritual teacher called Ozo, and he was really talking about how you've really got to release your pain, your anger. You don't keep it inside or it will turn on you. And so a lot of those artists, they are releasing those painful moments. And I often thought, well, why would anyone want to have a painting like that on their walls? It looks so, oh, it's all so angry. But then maybe it's empowering for people too. There's something about the energy of, you think of great songs, a lot of great songs are made from passionate moments, passionate declarations. Love and anger, I think, is what Alanis Morissette once said, that she could create from these two forces, or that everything is created from these two forces. So this painting, Art Spirit, I do really like it. It's really soft and beautiful and ethereal. It's kind of like, I was thinking about, in fact, I might have written a heading, "You'll miss me when I've gone." And I think Tracey Emin sort of writes about, this is the last time you'll see me, I think is what she calls her series. But yeah, it's a moment in time. It's really soft and transcendent. Tracey was sharing on her thing about how she sleeps with a lot of her paintings, and she said, you know, people might not know this and they may never know, but I sleep with my paintings. And I created this painting really to go in my bedroom. So maybe I'll just have it in there for a little bit before I overwork it. And it's one of the ones that I stretched myself using stretcher bars and pure canvas, for those of you wanting to know a little bit about the technique. So I just used washes of really diluted, like I've got some of the colours here. Just keep them in jars and put sort of washes of paint over them, like Helen Frankenthaler, who I love, would create these sort of pours of paint, and putting more kind of different pours in and then rubbing it with my hands, and also using sponges, and then just putting in sort of little accents of colour. So that's how I came across this painting, Art Spirit. And I'll just show you, I'll bring one of my books up. So those of you that have been following me for some time will know that one of my muses, my constant muses, is Helen Frankenthaler, and I've got this lovely great big hard copy book, and it's her late works from 1988 to 2009, and in them it's got lots of, let's see if I can find one that's sort of ethereal. A lot of these works are a lot stronger in colour. This is one called Cassandra, 1995, acrylic on paper. Amazingly, the paper is 1.5 meters long by nearly 2 meters high, so nearly as tall as I am. And that's this piece here. Quite love that green. Oops. And yes, a lot of this one is, this is the other side. More kind of horizontal pictures. I wonder if she did a soft one. Often, I think it was Picasso who said painting is a way of keeping a diary. That was Helen Frankenthaler in her latter years. And I quite like this one. This one is acrylic and pencil on paper, and it's just called Untitled. And the paper was only 20 centimeters, and it's a really lovely pink and orange, which I really love. So you can see, you know, a lot of these soft sort of washes is sort of similar to the painting that you see behind me. Just seeing if she's done a really super soft one. This one is called Lighthouse Series acrylic on paper, and it's just grey. Yeah, they're all much stronger colours than what I've got here, but as I say, I painted it for my bedroom and I wanted it to be nice and soft, so I can't see anything on this sort of palette. Yep, nothing. Although this one here, which was her monumental painting called Mountains in the Sea, painted in 1952, oil and charcoal on unsized, unprimed canvas, and it's over 2 meters wide by nearly 3 meters high. Long. 2 meters high by, 3 meters long. Kind of, not quite, different. So yeah, I might just take it up to the house and see what I think of it in the room and let it just sit there with me for a little bit. That might be a lovely thing to do, and work on another canvas. And in the meantime, I've been having a play with this book here, which has wonderful recipes, and I've made this lipstick, which I've called Awesome. You Are Awesome. And I can also, if I wanted to, I could even make some creamy eyeliners. So it's kind of the same way as using paint pigments, but these are safe for the skin. Some of the pigments we use in painting are toxic. You can even make one which is chocolate souffle, imagine that. So lip paint, it's incredibly easy to make, they say in this book, highly pigmented and stays on like a charm. And I'll show you. I have been mixing it up. So these are, it's a range of titanium dioxide with iron oxide in it, and a lovely sort of orange. And then I mix it up in a little beaker, and then I actually use a paintbrush and I I just apply it. And it's really fun to make. I've got a little lipstick mixture base, and then I can just colour it to whatever colour I like. Let's see, I've also used, I made quite a nice lipstick using this colour here. And that was lovely. And this lovely pink. So it's just fun to try different things. Before I go, let me pull a card from the Art of Life Inspiration deck. Don't forget, some of you have this. Many of my clients are still using their deck to inspire them every day and give them a bit of a pep talk when they need it. So let's see. One fell out, so here we go. True love. True love is soft and gorgeous. So maybe that's just it. This is soft and gorgeous. Maybe I'll call it true love. But I've already used that on this painting I called true love. So true love is soft and gorgeous. So think about how that speaks to you. What could you do that is lovely, makes you feel soft and gorgeous, and but like my lipstick is soft and gorgeous. And there we go. I would love to know what resonated with you. I've shared my technique for doing this lovely colour-filled painting, which is soft and gorgeous. And I've talked about just playing and trying different things, looking at some of the works of your inspirations, but again, doing your own thing. And just the importance as always of play and staying in your heart. So I hope this has been helpful, my joys. I would love to know what you're up to. Please do share what you're up to, what's happening in your life. Are you painting? Even if there's some things that you're struggling with, just share it in the group and we'll all try to uplift each other. So take care, everyone, and much love from me, the Joyful Artist. See ya.